What's going on, collective? This is King Wands. We back here for another general read. Um, it's 3:46 a.m. Whenever you get this message, they are timeless. Um, so it doesn't matter when you get it. Whenever you get it, it's meant for you at that time. Before I jump into the reading, I just want to address a few things. Lately, um, it's been a lot of spiritual war going on. And I say this because when I'm resting and when I'm asleep, I always get up and I have like sore body parts. This particular body part that I'm speaking about right now is this middle finger here. It was like I sprained it or something. Like it was weird, but it was hurting, and I'm like, man, what's this? Why does my finger feel like this? And not only that, I've been hearing a lot of birds chirping. Okay, like a lot. Unusual, like throughout the whole entire day, even at night sometimes. Um, so with birds is communication. Possibly somebody's talking about something. So the energy has just been all over the place. Waking up with scratch marks. So I know, there's some spiritual wars taking place. Okay, that might be relevant to some of the collective. With that being said, I'm just gonna pull some energy and see why I'm waking up sore, or this might be relevant to you. Take it how it resonates. Once again, this is a general reading. If at any time you feel that the messages relates to you, please like the channel, share the channel, subscribe to the channel, because it helps with the algorithm. It helps get the messages to other chosen star seeds or earth angels. Okay. With that being said, I'm going to say a quick prayer. We're going to jump right into the messages. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, as I come to you and channel messages, please give me the protection that I need to get these downloads, to get these messages from source, from our ancestors, as well as from our higher self, to keep us in alignment, to keep us aware of things that's taking place that we can't physically see, but spiritually feel. I also call in Archangel Michael to protect me in this energy, as well as my spirit guides and my ancestors of the highest white light. I also ask that healing energy is provided, as well as protection energy for myself and for the collective. With that, y'all, we're going to jump right into the energy. Ashe. So I'm kind of being guided to pull some of the kipperish. Lately, the kipperish has kind of been like a hot. The energy on this deck right here has been real potent. So I'm gonna pull and see what the energy is. At the bottom of the deck, we got occupation. 34, 7 could be relevant. You could be 34 years old. Occupation. Okay, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, I ask that you give me clear and concise messages. What is the energy for myself and for the collective? Okay, we got child popping out right here. Okay, we also have 18. Breaks down to a 9, right? So 9 could be relevant for some of the collective. You could be a life path number 9. Okay. Give you one more. Child. See, this horizon. But it's coming out in the reverse. So this could be a child that's possibly that you are not in contact with. Take it how it resonates. This doesn't necessarily have to be a young child. This could be like an older child, possibly in early 20s or something like that. But it's like at a distant horizon. So something about a child that's possibly at some distance from the collective. Okay. Give me one more. It's crazy because we just saw that at the bottom of the deck. So occupation is very, very relevant. Okay. 34 could be relevant. You could be 34 years old. You could be a life path number 7. Your birthday could be in March or April, as well as the number 36. So 9. You could be a life path number 9 as well. Or you could be 36 years old. Occupation. Give me one more, spirit. Wow. You got imprisonment coming in in the reverse. Okay. So reading this, just with the cards I got out here so far, it looks like a child that's at a distance from you. Some type of occupation that they might have. Like I said, this doesn't have to be a young child. This could be an adult child or somebody that's at a distance. But then I see imprisonment in the reverse. So possibly the energy that I'm picking up off this imprisonment in the reverse, a child that's at a distance from myself or the collective, take a high resonates, could be like going through some type of situations. Okay. Probably some type of unhealthy attachments, something. But it's coming out in the reverse. And I'm going to pull one more. Then I'm going to get to clarify some of this stuff. The poverty is in the upright. 1 second, collective. Okay. So, you have poverty. So, poverty. It's at the bottom of the deck. Okay, let me clarify. Who is this child, spirit? Wow. Coughing. Okay, spirit. Wow. Okay, so with this coughing coming out here, this most definitely, and it's in the upright, this most definitely is an ending, possibly to a child. Oh God, what did this child do? What's this distance horizon in the reverse? I don't want to say it, man, but I mean, I gotta go with what the cards say, y'all. Okay, what is this distance horizon? Okay, possibly a child that was in thief energy. Okay, this could be a child possibly stole something from the collective, right? Possibly something that they may have done in the past, because with this distance horizon coming out in the reverse, it's kind of like some past energy is what I'm getting. Probably did some type of stole something, probably identity theft. I don't know. Take a high resonance, y'all. But I gotta get the messages to the collective, right? What is this occupation? What's the occupation, spirit? Okay, something about a privileged lady. This could be you, okay? You could be in the privileged lady energy. You could have some type of business as well. probably a platform of some sort. Because if you look on the occupation, she's actually like a creator of something, right? Because she looks like she's sewing something, she's making something. So you can make content, right? And you can be looked at as somebody that's a privileged lady as well, or man. It doesn't matter. Gender doesn't matter in tarot. You just flip the roles how you see fit. Okay. And just looking out here, it looks like a child that was possibly in the past that was possibly working up against you to put you in prison, but it's in the reverse, and possibly to cause you some type of poverty, right? Okay. But the coffin is like it's ending. This possibly could be like ending, a poverty spell, or this could be ending of a child from some type of past actions that they took to cause you an imprisonment and to cause you to be in poverty because they was in thief energy towards a privileged lady energy, right? Which is the collective. Okay? Give me one more for imprisonment, spirit. And I'm going to pull some tarot to clarify. Yeah, they was trying to steal from the collective. I can't make it up. This is, you know what I'm getting off of this? This looks like a karmic soul tie or some type of karmic soulmate connection. Possibly a child that was working, to put the collective in some type of confinement, imprisonment, to have you in poverty, okay? Stealing from a privileged lady for unexpected income. This is what I'm getting. Give me one for this give me one for this poverty, and I'm gonna pull some tarot. Yeah. Whoever you are, like they didn't want you to be like a wealthy man or a wealthy woman. Take it how it resonates. Your birthday could be in January or it could be in March. Okay. Your birthday could be in the 13th of a month. Your birthday can be on the 9th of a month. You could be born in February or July. Okay. Wow. Yeah. This is about some money, man. Okay. Because you got great fortune in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. I can't make it up, y'all. I can't make this up, man. This is about some type of wealth. Look at this. Ace of Cups. Soon as I pick the deck up, Ace of Cups in the reverse. This is about a new beginning that a privileged lady, okay, the collective, privileged lady energy, okay, that was being attacked possibly by a child. Something that they may have done in the past to work, to come up against you, to put you in prison and to cause poverty, right? But it's an ending to that because you got the coffin out here, okay? It's an ending to whatever that this karmic soulmate may have done. And the energy is saying a child, right? To steal from you, to be in the thief type of energy towards a privileged lady for some sort of unexpected income, and to stop you from being a wealthy man or woman. Take it how it resonates. Wow. And you have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck in the reverse. Okay, Spirit. What's the messages, Divine? Who is this child? Okay. Yeah. Five of Swords. This is somebody that was coming up against you, and I'm getting spiritual. Possibly a child was doing some type of spiritual work, okay, to stop your forward progress. And it's in the reverse. This is a Five of Swords, and this is a Six of Swords in the reverse. And this is clarifying who this child is, okay? It could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius child, right? Male or female, that was causing some type of wanted you to take some type of loss of some sort, right? at all costs. Possibly, trying to sacrifice you is what I'm getting. Wow. And you got the Six of Swords. This is a child that was trying to stop your progress, your forward movement. And it looks like this was something that they've done in the past. Because this is Horizon is in the reverse. This is a past action. And this is another Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's two air signs. An air sign is highly significant. You can have an air sign child, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, son or daughter, that was spiritually attacking you. Okay? Some type of past action. Yeah. I can't make it up, man. The star card. Aquarius energy. You could have an Aquarius child, right? That was attacking somebody that was chosen, the real star. You don't have to be an Aquarius, but Aquarius is highly significant. An air sign. What is this Horizon spirit in the reverse? What is this Horizon in the reverse spirit? Look at this. You see how that popped up? This child was attacking somebody that was chosen. An earth angel. This child was attacking somebody that's an angel. A Sagittarius is highly significant. Fire sign is highly significant. You could be a Sagittarius. You could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or you can actually be this Temperance. You could be the earth angel that I'm channeling. An Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius child was coming up against an earth angel, Temperance energy, to stop forward movement, a Six of Swords energy. Yeah. And they was persistent because you got the Four of Cups in the reverse. Okay? Wow. Was trying to take you off your path. What's this occupation? What does this child do? They was trying to stop your new beginning. They was doing work to stop your new beginning. The Fool card, right? This is the happiest, powerful card in the tarot deck, and it comes out in the reverse. Somebody was working, using their occupation, possibly paying for work, some type of spell work, some type of magic. You know what I'm saying? To confirmation. To stop your new beginnings. Wow. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. They didn't want you to have this abundant. They was doing they was doing something. Possibly paid money. Like I said, occupation. To stop your new beginnings. And the Ace of Pentacles, your money. What's this imprisonment spirit? Clarify this imprisonment. Yeah, this was a young person. Once again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, man, the cards don't lie. This was a young person that was attacking you spiritually. Somebody that's an earth angel. Somebody, this young person, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, male or female child, was attacking your new beginnings, your Ace of Pentacles, to put you in prison. Wow. Wow. I can't make it up, man. This is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air sign. Child. A Page of Swords is a young person. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's, not really, they think they got it all figured out, but they don't got it figured out, right? Because you gotta, this is your energy. This is the energy of the collective. You are somebody that's chosen, that works closely with the source, works closely with the divine, works closely with your spirit guides, work closely with your ancestors of the highest white light, work closely with archangels, particular Archangel Michael is what I'm getting. You see this Temperance card? It got wings on it. Whoever you are a divine being. Like, you are an angel. You're not even from this realm, right? You came down here to remove generational curses on your bloodline, and somebody was trying to stop that. Yeah, King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You know what I'm saying? Another air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Air sign is highly significant. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, male or female, possibly a young person. Give me one for this poverty spirit. Yeah. See that? 10 of Swords in the reverse. Not only was they trying to keep you in poverty, they was trying to take you out the game. Another Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, an air sign. An air sign is highly significant, a young person, a child. If this is not your child, this is the child of somebody else, okay? Not only was they trying to put you in poverty, they was also trying to kill you, is what I'm getting. Because the 10 of Swords is like all the, it can't get no worse than this. But you see how it's coming. They was not successful. They probably was successful at some point having like a poverty mindset, but once you started changing the way you believe about yourself, believe in your capabilities, you know what I'm saying? You started like, speaking greatness over your life to get you out of that, because you do have a coffin out here. A coffin is an end to something, okay? But they was not successful with taking you out, is what I'm getting. So some of the attacks was successful, right? But that was only to wake you up. That was only to wake you up. What's this coffin spirit? Man, listen, most definitely a family member, okay? This is a 6 of Cups in a reverse, okay? This is somebody from the past. You probably walked away from this child. You probably ended a relationship with this child. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio child as well, okay? But they was trying to put an ending. Also, what I'm getting, they was trying to put an end into your inheritance, okay? Possibly something that was left to you or passed down to you from a relative, or just trying to destiny swap is what I'm getting. A child was in some thief energy attacking the privileged lady for unexpected income. I can't make it up. Give me one for thief, spirit. Yeah. They were trying to steal your 10 of Cups. You feel me? But you completed this. This is what they was attacking, y'all. I can't make it up. They was trying to steal a 10 of Cups from the collective. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that closed out a cycle. They operating in the old timeline. Because you have divine love. You're in harmony with the universe, right? You have blissful relationships coming in. You're connecting with your soul tribe. You know what I'm saying? You're understanding that, your dreams come true. You're manifesting, abundance and new, and this is what somebody was after. They didn't want you, in that type of energy. They wanted you to stay blind to something. Give me one for this privileged lady, spirit. Page of Cups. Okay. Yeah. They knew, whoever you are in my collective, they knew that opportunities awaited for you. This, now I'm looking at this, This child, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, male or female, young person, Page of Swords energy, knew that you had like you was gonna be able to manifest something, whether that was love, a new beginning. Because once again, this is also falling under occupation in the Fool card in the reverse. They didn't want you to have a new beginning. They didn't want you to get good news. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to take you out of that energy. Yeah. Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck on this split. Because the Knight of Swords also talks about action, like fast thinking, doing something without thinking, like attacking you, coming up against you, possibly for something that they knew you was going to get. Because a lot of the times it's being chosen, you don't even know you chosen. It'd be people in your family, even a child. Somebody that you brought into the world could know, you know what I'm saying, could be like spiritually like tapped in and know, you know what I'm saying, what you're fated to have. And they did everything that they could to put you in this energy, but it backfired. Attacking you ferociously. What's this unexpected income, Spirit? Give me more for this unexpected income. Yeah. Once again, I can't make it up. This is what they was attacking. The Ace of Cups in the reverse. They wanted you blocked from getting this unexpected income. They wanted you blocked from being in this creative energy. They wanted you blocked from getting this new start and this new beginning from source. I'm telling you, the cards don't lie. A young person, Page of Swords. They wanted you in prison. They wanted you broke. They didn't want you to have like no connection with source to receive abundance, new beginnings, stability, you know, love, having support. A young person, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, male or female, child. That's ridiculous. Look, and possibly doing it under the moon. Yeah, this is clarifying the magic, okay? Because I notice a lot of the times, this is that people use the moon cycles to manifest, okay, to destiny swap, okay, to bring misfortune, okay, but they doing it wrong. You know, you're not supposed to use your gifts. And this is a gifted child. Whoever this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius child is, they got gifts. They got spiritual gifts. And they possibly got it from you, collective. Because that's what they don't understand. Okay? Take it how it resonates. But this is a side note for somebody. You can have a child that's really tapped into spirit, that's really tapped in with source, right? And they might have knew more about spirituality before you, collective, and they possibly use that information and use that knowledge that they had because you would sleep on it. You were still under spiritual attack. You were still under assignment. But once you woke up, it's like you started realizing what was going on and you started taking your energy and you're taking your power back, okay? But whoever this person was, they was using the moon cycle to harness your energy, okay? Man, that's heavy. But I'm finna make this quick, man. What's the wealthy man? Look at this. Knight of Pentacles. So this coming out in the reverse, they wanted you to be like stuck. Okay? They wanted you to work and not get the reward for your hard work. Okay? They wanted you to be in careless energy. They wanted you to be like stuck. They don't want you to be, you know, a wealthy man, okay? Or a wealthy woman. However, take it how it resonates. Okay? You could be a male or female. You could be a divine feminine or a divine masculine. It don't matter. They didn't want you right here. They wanted you to always feel like things was going to always be one-sided, that you would never, you know, achieve, you know, what was always fated and destined for you. Okay? They wanted to slow your money down. And then you got the Wheel of Fortune at the top of the deck. I mean, at the bottom of the deck. I'm sorry. And the Wheel of Fortune is actually in the upright. So you do have great fortune. That's kind of what's at the top of the deck, because I like to want to come out. Yeah, because of all your hard work. You're going to see, the fruits of your labor. This is spirit. This is the message, y'all. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Underneath the Wheel of Fortune, you got the Three of Swords. So yeah, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is relevant, man. This is a young child. If this is not a child of yours, this is most definitely a child of someone that's close to you, okay? That's been coming up against you, using the moon cycle to stop your Wheel of Fortune, to stop your Ace of Cups, to stop your unexpected income, to stop your Ten of Cups, okay? To stop your new beginnings, okay? Coming up against an Earth Angel. I can't make it up. What's the overall message, Spirit? And I'm going to get up out of here. Yeah. The Lover's card. Okay? This is you coming into union with your higher self. This is what I'm getting, y'all, with this. Okay? Big Mercury energy. You know what I'm saying? Communication, the air is out here. This is communicating with the Gemini. This is possibly you coming into union with your divine self. I can't make it up. Once you came into union with your higher self, everything started to backfire on these energies, even a karmic child. With that being said, y'all, I'm going to leave it there. Matter of fact, since we have so many air signs out here, I'm just going to pull, and I'm going to pull some horoscopes, and I'm going to see real quick, and I'm going to finish this off. Okay, Spirit. What are the zodiac signs that's relevant? Give me 3, Spirit. Give me 3 zodiac signs that's relevant. Okay. Sun card. Okay. You could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, right? With the sun out here, your sun sign could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, right? Take it how it resonates. You could be born January. You could be born March. You could be born the 13th of the month. You could be a life path number 4. Give me one more, Spirit. What's the other zodiacs? Okay, Capricorn energy. Okay. You could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius has been coming up attacking. You could be a Capricorn. Or this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius child could have Capricorn highly resonant, like highly heavy in their birth chart. Okay. Give me one more. Look at this, man. And this part right on here. This part right here. I can't make it up, man. Air, an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is highly resonant, man. This popped on this child energy. A Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Air sign confirmation. That's attacking the collective. That being said, y'all, man, y'all be safe out there. Stay prayed up. What's at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio too. Okay. You could be a Cancer as well, right? Be a water sign. You could be somebody that's been being attacked. But an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, is highly significant to this reading. If you find at all that this message resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. Ashe.